Okay guys, unfortunately I found out I ain't going to be able to do a video tomorrow. I'll be quite busy, but so I won't be able to head to the store to get some new caps. What I have here are some Suscon caps, 1000 microfarads at 25 volts. Now, there are a few things you need to know about replacing caps. One, you want to make sure you have the same microfarad of cap, okay? Secondly, you want to make sure that you have, if you pull a cap out that's rated at 25 volts, you want to use 25 volts or higher. Now, it doesn't mean that the cap is running at 25 volts all the time. It's just that it can go up to 25 volts. Anything beyond 25 volts and it will explode at the top, literally. So if you have a cap like this one and you pull it out and you want to replace it with a newer cap, preferably not one from Suscon, because they're not rated to be very good caps, but I'm going to use it anyway because I have no other choice. And anyway, you want to make sure if it's a bad cap, like a bad manufacturer like Suscon or TPO, you want to you can use a higher voltage so that you have some better leadway, and it should last a lot longer. And the third thing you want to know is that you cannot get the pins switched around. There's a positive and negative. The caps will always have a negative, this negative bar right here. Okay, and you want to make sure you put that on the negative side. A lot of times the PCBs, like motherboard PCBs or Powersupply PCBs, they'll be marked, or they'll be marked like this one. It's the base of this cap here. There's a circle painted around the base of it on the PCB, and you'll see that the left side has lines running through it and the right side doesn't. Now this tells you that one side is negative, one side is the other. The side that's negative is the one that has lines running through it. Okay, so you want to make sure you don't get them mixed up. The negative side goes on the side with the lines running through it, and there's a lot of manufacturers will mark theirs a little differently, but yeah, if you get them switched around, like a positive on a negative, negative on a positive, the cap again will explode out the top like a cap gun. So make sure you get them right. Anyway, I went ahead and replaced this one already. I'm not using the best caps in the world. Like I said, the K series from United Chemicon would probably be the best ones to use. They're very good caps, but it's not nothing for me to tear this thing apart again and replace the caps. It's, I want to get this up and running and reliable for some time, because I'm going to be depending on it a whole big bunch here pretty soon. So it's I need to get it up and running, and I ain't got the time to go out tomorrow to do it. So these should last at least a few days. So until I can get to the store and get some caps. These are LTC caps. These again are not known to be very good caps. at all, but they'll last for what I'm doing. Suscon, I've been seeing Suscon in a lot of power supplies lately. So I don't know if they've upped their standards and making them a little bit better now or what, but I've seen a lot of them in power supplies. But anyway, see the caps right here. These are 25 volts at 1,000 microfarad, and I'm going to be replacing them with these. These are used. I took them out of a motherboard, but they're still good. Suscon one, and as you can see, this camera will focus. Okay, this is a 25 volts at 1,000 microfarad as well, so I'll be replacing it. And sometimes these caps come in different sizes. You might have a 25 volt 1,000 microfarad rated at 85 degrees, and it'll be this size, and you'll go to a different manufacturer and you'll get one this size. I mean, as long as they're the same and they'll fit where it needs to fit, you know, it's not really too big of a deal. You can use them. The wires, when you get new ones, are really long, at least 2 inches long, so you can bend them to fit into the hose if they're narrower than the ones that you pulled out, or wider than the ones you pulled out. One other thing, if you get a cap, or working with used caps, like replacing a cap or just pulling a cap out to use it in something else, and it's rated at 200 volts, be careful not to touch the wire ends, because 200 volts, it could literally kill you. So you need to be careful when you're messing with caps. Okay, guys. Since I don't have my tripod, it broke, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and replace these two caps. I'll do one at a time. Okay. And on the back, this one, let me see. Yeah. You see it coming through here and right here. Here and right here. So I need to set the solder gun on that and melt the solder and pull the cap out. And then the other one is here. And I'll go ahead and shut the camera off, and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like with the cap out. Alright, be back in a sec, guys.